Hey, how's it going, guys? It is 2012, 01/29 at 04:42. This is my little 1.2 km sprint. I may increase that to 2K. I do distances based on various random reasons. I was playing this game and it's by 2K games. Like, oh, I might as well increase that to 2K eventually. But 1K is awesome. I increased that from 800 at a stable pace, at a fast pace, a running pace. So that's awesome. Who's that? Okay, I'm feeling a little bit depressed, weirded out, uncertain about things. I applied to monster track jobs today for about 4 hours. An animal care job, a psychology community college teacher, and the job I liked the most was this kind of JavaScript front-end web ninja. That's what it was called. I liked that, the coding one. Did a very thorough cover letter, good cover letters, very not demanding but forthright, serious cover letters. Like, I'm qualified to work at this job because I have the skills and the knowledge and the energy and the focus to solve problems necessary for this position, and I work well collaborating with engineers and all that stuff, etc. I do like engineers. I work well with engineers. Most other jobs I think are hokey. Like if there's a job that has skill, like a political job or some teacher job, or usually I'll end up ridiculing them subcontextually. Like, it's not very Scottish there. Like I'll end up making fun of the career. Engineers are usually, they have knowledge I want to learn, so I collaborate well with them. If I consider somebody more knowledgeable than me, I work well with them. If I consider their job a farce or them a hoax or them a joke, I won't work well with them. I'll end up ridiculing them unintentionally, or making myself incompatible for working with them. So that felt good, and I just realized I can amplify trying to fit myself into working with somebody else for pay, or probably change the front end content of my site and making it more profitable. In regards to like chores, I just have to swab the decks, have to body groom, give myself a haircut, which I do every 2 weeks. Gotta do that today. I sold my CD albums, which was marvelous. I dropped those off the post office, and I did a 25 km eastbound round trip bike trip, which was marvelous, glorious. Next time I do bikes, I'll bring this GPS, the handheld. The watch I love holding in my hand for runs. It's amazing. It's the best handheld device. I'm so glad I have that. Gaming consoles, I don't really understand my interest in those, honestly. The games aren't that fun. Yesterday, I kind of rewarded myself from all the work and tinkered with Sniper Ghost Warrior. It was kind of fun. I didn't like it when I was surrounded by baddies, just getting shot at. I couldn't even see who it was. So I stopped playing that game and tinkered with Assassin's Creed 2, which was admittedly kind of fun. It was kind of fun. A little bit repetitive and boring. It's like, oh, I have to deliver this letter. And I like the parkour of that game. I think I'm more interested in designing games, honestly. I think that would be more fun. Almost everything feels like work. So I think accepting that would involve doing things that logically feel like work. Like if I play a video game, no one's going to be like, oh, that's work, but it still feels like work. So if I do exercise, or if I do coding, or if I do writing or recording, that's stuff that people say is work, and it kind of matches up with them. Good. MET. So yeah, I love Vespertine. Alaska. I thought about that when I was running once. It felt great and crisp and clear. Desk location. This one's big. Right now I'm situated sort of 3 workstations. One's in this kind of gym. I call it a gym dance dojo room because I do those things in that room. And it's primarily all standing desks. That's where I'm most productive. The basement is a source of work stuff. So I need to have that set up. I mean, like I said, I would either have to have one of 2 things. Oh, bollocks, I didn't start this. Yeah, I did. Like total mobility, shifting things around, or like a desk space anchored in. I'm really excited about getting parts of my rig. I ordered some. I have a little bit of overdraft now, which makes me very, very stressed and anxious. I can't deal with that. But strangely, one of the things that really amplified getting a job, I was like, fuck, this is fucking retarded. I need to get a job. I need to be getting paid. Whether by affiliates or AdSense ad stuff, or an actual employer or clients or whatever. I need to be getting paid. My Mint.com number needs to be increasing. It's imperative. It's like the second most important thing after health. Yeah, I need to send this hate mail to my biological brother, whom I do hate. I thought about sending this maybe 10 times, but I'm reluctant to doing so. Mainly because of seeing him again and being awkward, but it'll be even more awkward if I don't send it, so I probably will send it. Oh yeah, publishing my book. Yeah, that's something I'm meaning to do. It's just so discouraging because I put 2 years of work into this book and it won't sell. Okay. Stack computer workstations will help. Standing desks are productive. Something selling. Something. Oh yes, uncertainty selling GPS. I got this one GPS in Australia. I liked Australia a lot. I wanted to move there and live there. I still may do that, but I need to save up for that. And I have a GPS that I bought there, and they were like, "Oh, you can just try it for 2 weeks." And of course, that's a sales scam. I didn't return it after 2 weeks, and I could probably sell it for maybe $60, so I might do that. Need was to sell after something. I don't know what it even says. So, okay. Oh yes, I had this alter ego, and in my alter ego, it may just be an ideal or he actually exists, and I get into this mode. But it's where I do work and exert energy and all that stuff, and it's rarely a successful outcome, or sometimes it's a successful outcome. My alter ego, when he does work and energy and stuff, it's hard work, so it's not easy, but his outcomes are always successful. And they're always, it's like, wow, did hard work, awesome reward, good times. Edit. Oh yes, I did edited and uploaded my 4th episode of Awesome Sexy Math. Have to swab the decks and groom. That's like sex. I don't know what that is. Victorious something. I don't know. Sex. I've been kind of in this duality of sex and earning, and like I focus on a job, then I get horny, or I'm wasting time trying to have sex or meet some relationship person, and then job's neglected, or focusing on a job and then it's incompatible. So I don't know. I'm a little depressed. Not really. Well, it's more like scared, really. I don't really feel safe in America. I feel like kind of residually anxious. I was able to read. I reread all of Tolkien and some great books I just read in Oz, in Australia, and that was great. But I think that was more just that being in nature. Because I was staying in a hostel, there's no fucking way I could have read. I just had time to read, and it was very peaceful, and I need to have access to that at least once a month. I missed that last year. The whole past year I've just been like, I feel like in an institution, in a prison. And the biological parents are, in a good way, this is kind of good. This is kind of auspicious. I kind of like this. Just not helping at all financially. And that's what I want. But I'm just trying to picture this. Like, somebody is going to be giving me money. Some person or some automatic, payment system, Google, AdWords, AdSense, or some affiliate automated thing, or an actual employer with a paycheck. And that's where I've got to look at things. And that's really important to me. And I think I like this. I was enamored with the idea of what Douglas Adams described. Man, I'm quite eloquent right now. Douglas Adams described as, people just shifting around green slips of paper and it didn't make anybody happy. And I've been enamored with this idea of money doesn't make you happy. And for a while I think I feared having money. Maybe I even sought poverty. A couple days ago I started tinkering with my autobiography again, which is really, really good. I gotta publish that. There's all this junk though. Like on my site, I put tons of work into the site, but half of me hates it. Half of me, many times, has wanted to shut it down. I may just shift that site to me, because I'm the common denominator of that site, and about 4 other sites. Well, at least 2 other, kind of 4 total other. It's 2 or 3 strong other ones. I'm just tinkering with whatever I can do to earn money. Like, do I change my WordPress theme? Do I, post more regularly? I am impressed with how many visits I get to the site. It's fiddlesticks. It's nincompoop. It's a nuisance. It's nothing compared to other people. But for me, it's 30 to 100 visits per day. That's awesome. Oh, it's awesome. Oh, it's awesome. And yeah, I just need to be earning. I feel kind of enslaved. I feel when cats raise their tail and butt a lot, but the way he just did that, I feel it's foreboding of a fart. And cat farts are brutal. No, we're all good. Okay, so yeah, I'm finally approaching minimalism, which I've sought for a while. I have very little things, mainly all tech things. I do want to get an inexpensive black and white Kindle, just for the battery life, because I do need to go hiking. I feel like I've been trapped here. Like, where I live, there's a place to swim, there's a nearby place to hike, there's good public transportation. I don't live here. I feel like I've just been scammed into being in this country. I need to be scammed! I need to be earning! This is not safe! I need to be earning bloody hell! And I feel like I've been indirectly fixing up this shithole dump house. The house in Fight Club is only a tiny bit worse than this in terms of dilapidation. I've thought about that many times. Of course, this isn't Fight Club. This is, fortunately, it's rubbish. That's a fictional thing. This is real. This is hell. Actually, it's okay. No, it's not. It sucks. I don't care. Nothing is okay when you're in an environment where you can't access things that are important to you. Swimming, place to hike, and most importantly, career. Wow, I'm feeling pretty eloquent. I felt really good about biking the other day. There's that 25 kilometers. It was the first time I did a bike that was over 10, 15K where I didn't get anything. Like, normally it's always biking to get errands. And this, I was about to pick up something, soda or bread or something, but I just told myself not to. And that was good, because it was just a pure exercise bike. It was very refreshing. It felt really good. Yeah. I'm feeling kind of drained. I had diarrhea after the bike. The water's been good. I just feel kind of bleak. Not miserable, but just kind of tormented with this not earning, and way beyond desperation. I like the idea of having my earnings come from my site and my podcasts and my well-recorded educational vlogs. Educational vids. These are just vlogs. I don't expect to earn anything. These are just rewarding to do, and they help move things forward. Yeah, I do feel pretty focused though, which is good. I think getting rid of that CD album, something I've had for some CDs I've had for 15 years of my life, over half my life. I've had some of those things, and they've followed me around everywhere I've been, and now they're gone. It's a little bit scary, honestly. It's a little bit scary, but it's good, because I've been meaning to sell them for the past 2 years, pretty consistently. And I sold them, so it was good. For fucking pennies. It's so annoying, depreciation or whatever. I don't know if it's cars, but items. Like, it cost me over $2,000 to get all the CDs, $15 to $20 per CD. And the fraction of the cost I sold them for is just disgusting, infuriating. So that's about it. I've done a couple of house projects. I built this little thing for my cat, this little walkway, dangling walkway thing with a plank, with a ramp, zigzag. He likes it. Well, I don't know if he likes it. It's good exercise for him. It's good. Yeah. So I got this Xbox, and it was the first. After getting it, I was like, I should have gotten the PS3. I should have not gotten that. I'll probably just resell it like in a week or two. I just know a few times in my life, maybe like 5% of the time, after I've done a lot of work, I just want to veg and play a video game. I don't want television. I hate television. I miss just being in the wilderness, being able to read, and I never had the opportunity of really missing this, a full-time paying career. And I could just amp my site and do that more and read more on that. I mean, that would be much better fit than having to relocate. I could relocate to anywhere, set up my computer. So that's about 15. So.